Hi everyone, welcome back to our machine learning sessions. This is your Akyam Yagantishwardu. Today I'm going to discuss one of the very important topic, that is machine learning phases, life cycle phases. Means whenever we are going to design any machine learning algorithm, at least of all of these steps or some of these steps we are going to follow while designing machine learning use cases. So these are the different machine learning life cycle phases: data extraction, data cleansing, analyze the data, data preparation, model selection, train the model, evaluate the model, deployment of model into applications, rebuilding the model. So let us discuss some theoretical concepts, but actual definition means actual practical implementation we'll see when we will work with machine learning use cases. Here I am going to give some theoretical insights about each phase in machine learning life cycle. First, start with data extraction phase. Data extraction phase. Usually, this is the job of data engineer. Data engineer. But when you are going to work in some startups, as part of your data science role, also you need to work on this data extraction part. What is exactly data extraction? So whatever the data you require for your machine learning model, that may resides in databases, that may reside in databases or CSV files or Excel files, or so that database may be some big databases like Hadoop ecosystem, Hadoop systems, or that may be SQL databases, or that may be NoSQL databases. So what you need to do is you need to write some SQL queries or queries to retrieve the data. So that process we'll call it as a data extraction. Data extraction. So for example, let us assume you are working in COVID-19 prediction system. So when you wanted to work COVID-19 system, as I told in our all previous sessions about machine learning, so I discussed one of the important concept, that is data. So without data, you cannot do anything. So first you need to collect the data. That data maybe you need to go and collect from hospitals or clinics, or if it is already available in the databases somewhere, it is stored in the Hadoop or some SQL databases or NoSQL databases. What you need to do is you need to extract the data by writing some simple SQL queries. You need to write and then you need to retrieve the data from those databases. Or if the data is available in some predefined existing public databases like Kaggle or somewhere, if it is available in publicly available databases, also you can take that data set and you can work on machine learning system. So data extraction is the first step where you need to extract the data. Without data we cannot able to predict our machine learning model, right? So first step is very important phase, that will be done by data engineer, or sometimes data scientist has to work on data extraction phase. And next phase is data cleansing. So here there are two terms, right? Data cleaning and data cleansing. Actually, what is data cleansing, data cleaning? We'll discuss with the separate sessions on data cleaning or data cleansing. Here I will define data cleansing or data cleaning. What is data cleaning and data cleansing? Data cleansing is nothing but means, for example, what is cleaning? So data cleaning is nothing but it is removing the inaccuracies, duplicates, or fill some missing values. So data cleansing or data cleaning. So there will be slight difference between data cleaning and data cleansing, that I will take a separate session. What do you mean by data cleansing and data cleaning? So just see what are the activities we are going to perform as part of data cleansing or data cleaning is in your data. So there will be some missing values, filling missing values, filling missing values. So if you use Python, there will be multiple packages in pandas data frame, pandas data frame. So what is data frame? I will take a separate session. So there is a concept called as fill any, drop any method. Like let us say diabetes data set or COVID-19 prediction data set. You are having some 1,000 records. Out of 1,000 records, there will be multiple features like BM, blood pressure, body mass index, age, and so on, temperature, and so on. So there will be multiple features. Let us say blood pressure column, around some 5 patients, doctor forgot to take the blood pressure reading. So there will be some null values. Let us say patient 7, patient 100, patient 500, 599, or 600, and 750. So around 5 patients, blood pressure is missing. So null value. So there is no value in the blood pressure. So these kind of values are called as missing values in the data set. We need to handle those missing values, because if I design my model without handling these missing values, my model may not be effective or it may predict inaccurate values. So that's why first we need to handle those missing values. Whether to fill that missing value, whether to drop that missing value, that we can decide while working with the problem. Or if, for example, out of 1,000 records, if only one record having missing value, maybe it is okay to remove the value. But out of 1,000 records, around 100 or 200 records having some missing values, then we need to handle the missing values. So because if you lose more data, my model may not work properly. So that's why instead of removing, we need to handle the missing values. If very low records, very less records having missing value, then sometimes it is okay to remove the complete record itself. So that's why we need to handle the missing values, or we need to handle duplicate values. For example, uh, diabetes patient 1 repeated first time, and somewhere in middle also patient 1 is repeated, somewhere also repeated. These are the duplicate records. We can handle, we can remove those duplicate records. We can consider only unique records to get better results from my prediction model. So these kind of data cleansing we need to done in the given data set. And next phase of machine learning is analyze the data. Analyze the data. Analyze the data. So what is analysis of the data set means? For example, let us take here, mostly we are going to visualize the data. Visualize the data. What kind of visualizations? What are the packages available? We will discuss in various other sessions during Matplotlib and Cban. So for visualization in Python, we are having various packages like Matplotlib or Cban. These kind of packages are available. But if you need more complex visualizations like dashboards or anything, you can use Tableau or Power BI or any other visualization tool. But for simple visualizations, you can use this Python packages. So what we need to, why we need to analyze the data? So for example, if you take COVID-19 prediction. So for example, I wanted to calculate age and symptom distributions among positive and negative test cases. For example, I wanted to plot the correlation between symptoms like what is the cough or fatigue and how COVID-19 is positivity. I means, let us say my COVID-19 data set consists of various features like age, symptom, and whether the patient is affected with COVID-19 or not. Affected or not. So let us say cough, first patient is having cough and it is affected. And second patient is having fever. Third patient is again having cough. And fourth patient is having fever. Fifth patient fever, cough. Like this, there will be 1 lakh records. And here I wanted to visualize how many patients really affected with a cough, and they are affected with COVID-19. And I wanted to compare the relationship if they are affected with fever, how the graph looks like. How many patients are affected or not affected with COVID-19 if they are having fever, if they are having a cough, how they are affected. I need to do some bar charts or pie charts or some visualization I need to provide and see the relationship. So which symptom is more affecting COVID-19? So I can do some visualization. I can design some bar charts or column charts or any other charts, bar charts or pie charts and so on. So that I can see what is the relationship between the symptom and final prediction. So that I can concentrate, means I can get some conclusions out of the data. If the person is having this symptom, it is more severe for affecting that COVID-19 and so on. So that kind of visualizations will help to analyze what patterns available in my data. So that is some analysis of the data we can done on the given data set. So these will be our data pre-processing steps. So data extraction, data cleansing, and the data analysis will be the pre-processing in our machine learning life cycle. Remaining phases will continue in the next two sessions so that we can understand more about these phases. Thanks everyone for listening this session. So please stay tuned for further updates of machine learning topics. Thanks everyone.